Diana.
And we are NerdTalk with CosplayFame. You can find CosplayFame on social media at CosplayFame, CosplayFame. We are located on Instagram, all the big sites pretty much. CosplayFame is going to be my Twitter and Instagram handle. Does Christy want to give out hers?
Oh god, I don't even know.
Negative.
At Jester2539 for Alex.
Instagram me at crazy with K, but that's okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Oh no, mine is just Christy.
No, it's too late!
3 Y's at
Too late! So, guys, we're gathered here today. First of all, let's welcome and clap for Diana for joining us today.
Yay!
Diana's a self-professed nerd. She is a pretty good photographer as well. She's a pretty cool cat, and she's really into anime and Sailor Moon. So, what are our discussions today, guys? I think the first one... Well, let's start off with my brother's shirt. We found out that Diana can identify Disney shirts just by looking at them because she used to work there. So
lamest superpower ever.
That is a great topic. What is the lamest superpower ever?
Like that Family Guy episode where Meg's nails grow
longer.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish I had that superpower sometimes.
To grow longer nails. I mean, I understand for women, but
sometimes I gotta get my nail art on.
What will be like a lame superpower, but you really wished you had, but it's lame?
Why would I wish to have a lame superpower?
Like if you had to be stuck with a lame superpower.
A lame superpower. This is like the best of the lame superpowers for you.
Oh, okay. I would want to be able to boil water in like 5 seconds.
But only water.
Liquids.
In pot level, like pot
liquids.
No, just like...
It has to be a pot because it can't be anything bigger than a pot because then you can like really like dehydrate the whole world.
Kill people.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but...
You're not just putting limitations on her.
But that could be a really BA superpower.
I mean, you could really... You could say that Ant-Man's superpower is really lame because he can just like really just...
No, because when you put science into it...
Yeah, but when you put science into it, if he goes too small, he can open up a black hole. So there you go.
Or that he's the same weight that he is small as he is big. That's something they never talk about in the movie, but whatever.
Actually, they do talk about that.
Yeah, but he runs on a guy's gun. And he doesn't... Unless the guy has like the arm of like a majesty, like a magnificent arm.
They talk about that. And that they literally just take out all the empty space from his atoms, and really he shouldn't be able to shrink smaller than an atom.
Yes,
but
he could be technically his own Big Bang, so...
That's what she said.
BAM! What would be the lame superpower I would love to have? I would love to have telekinesis where I can just move a person out of my way.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not lame.
That's not lame.
That's powerful.
That's
I realized over the past few days, I really, really want telekinesis to move people out of the way of walking. Because first of all, I'm getting old and cynical. And secondly, I just want people
You are younger than I am.
I am a few months.
His heart is old.
Pumpkin. Yeah, my heart is old. I'm the guy who listens to like Sam Cooke all the time.
Ooh, my lame superpower then would be have the ability to shut off anyone's music whenever I want. I can't stand when like people are playing reggaeton 2 houses away from me at 2 in the morning, and it's like I got things to do.
We have neighbors who like to yes, I agree with that.
Or like even when you're driving and the like blasting music right next to you, to be like bam. No more Lil Wayne for you.
No more Yeezy, bro.
That's how it should be.
Okay, now I do have, and you can call it this like the old man power. I would like to know where a noise is being made from. That's all I want. Like, you know when you hear like a
that's not lame because then
that is pretty lame. That's pretty lame. That's pretty lame.
It's not that lame.
That's like you hear a creak and like
we're talking about superpowers, so in comparison to like
a
flying and laser beams out of your eyes.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna put it next to like, you know,
it's just like literally my shirt would be like an old man like this, like just like the silhouette of an old man. What about you, bro?
I don't know.
I never change the channel with my mind.
There was an X-Men that had that power, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
in
There
part
was.
two,
Channel
right?
and
Part two.
volume and inputs. That's it.
So basically,
Well,
you want to be a universal control.
I want to be
You
a
wanna be a-
control.
Yeah.
Yep. In my mind.
Let me ask, can you like, do you kind of DVR stuff, like with your mind, or?
Well, if I'm a remote, then yeah.
Just push your nose
So
twice to
then
DVR.
Arrows.
Do I get the option to put like parental controls on you as well?
No, not
Is it-
on. It's not me. It's the TV. I'm
Is
She's
it-
the one that controls.
I would
Whatever.
be able to put parental controls. I'm sorry. I interrupted
Alright,
you. Go ahead.
so
Whatever.
lame superpower.
I don't know.
Just think of
Next question.
a lame thing that would make
Next.
your life a little easier, but you know it'll be a lame superpower. How about being like your own Google Maps or your own
To slow down
Waze?
time a little bit.
No, that's
Like how little?
how little.
Like,
But how
Like,
about-
are you talking about, like,
enough
GTA
for people
level?
to be speaking like, you know?
But
Oh,
how long?
why?
How long would you do it, and how?
I don't know. I mean, so that
Okay.
I can just think faster, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think that's.
That it would
That's
come in handy
fucking
right
lame.
now.
What do you
It
mean?
would
You're
come
about
in
to say
handy.
no. You were about to say that's fucking
That's
lame.
not lame.
That's not lame, bro.
That's
Literally, Nicolas Cage had that superpower in a movie.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. What
No,
was
he
that movie?
didn't.
Next was that
No,
movie
he
with
went
Justin Bieber?
back in time.
No,
fucking
he went
8
forward in
minutes.
time.
No.
Like a second.
So he wants
No.
enough time to be able to like say a witty comeback
Probably.
or answer somebody
There you
better.
go. There you
I
go.
think that's,
So you want to have the douchebag powers?
but I feel like it's lame.
That's not
Cause,
lame.
well, no, because he's not gonna like go back to like the whole beginning of the conversation, just enough to answer or make a comeback. I got you. I got it.
That works.
Yeah, dick.
So you wish you had that power to go and make a comeback to that.
Oh my god.
All right, what's our next topic?
Oh, we're
Jay.
done with this one already? We're done?
I can just imagine like if they made a movie about me.
About you,
If
bro.
they made a movie about me with that
Alex's
superpower,
world.
that
He's living in it.
like
No one wants to speak to you anymore, bro.
I know,
because
but
you're
like someone says something really like like really witty to me, and then that part from like Hangover comes on, and then you see like the numbers come up.
Yeah, that power really
There's
good.
an algorithm in your head to come up with a wittier comeback.
Yes.
Wow.
Your mom. Oh,
Oh,
oh, mic drop.
yeah, had her last night. Boom!
Guys, do you think people who are really good at comebacks secretly have this power and we don't know
Possibly.
about
Maybe
it?
they're aliens.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they're just really smart.
Do I? I'm wondering if I even know anybody who's like that.
Yeah, we know people like that.
Oh. I'm gonna start naming actual people.
Yeah, first, yeah, just
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next topic.
Next topic. Disney is all part of all of our lives. One of us have worked for Disney. Others have paid enough Disney enough that we should work for them for free, pretty much.
Yes.
Or we advertise Disney, pretty much. There are gonna be a lot of Disney movies. By the way, do you know that there's a second Pixar movie coming out this year?
What?
Which one?
First was
There's the
Inside
Good
Out,
and the Good
and then
Dinosaur.
now The Good
Yeah.
Dinosaur, which blew my mind. I felt like shouldn't Pixar like hold?
You
up
know,
for, like,
I was
multi-year
looking on
situations?
IMDb to see if there was a crappier Disney movie than what I'm about to say. And you know how they have like the rankings and stuff. You know that like Finding Dory and The Good Dinosaur are already ranked. I'm like,
Wow.
What?
How?
Like
You
how?
don't think it's like a temporary ranking?
Maybe
That's
I
the
don't
ranking and then
It's a
once
pending
it's
ranking.
Yeah.
Right now it's
Look, we can
already
expect it's Disney.
like
so.
Finding Dory is like at 5 and The Good Dinosaur is like at 8
Maybe,
or something
maybe.
like that.
Well, it depends how they measure it. Like if they're measuring based
Nobody's
on.
seen the movie.
Yeah, but remember,
But
movie
what if
critics
people
get
are
it,
talking
access
about,
to it.
or yeah, if exactly.
Okay,
Nice.
so since Alex kind of dropped the bomb on this one, we were discussing what is the worst Disney movie or Disney movie experience that any of us have had. So Christy had a pretty good one, and it's one that's come back and forth like through our
Yes,
topics
this
here.
is-
Unpopular opinion.
It is. Yeah, we're gonna lose like more than half of our.
Oh, trust me.
child.
When I
Our
say
child
mine, I
pop-
think I'm gonna
sorry,
get death threats.
sorry.
Half of
It
our
was
child
discussed in our first podcast, but I think Frozen is the worst Disney movie to date. I'm sorry.
Do you want to explain
Sorry, all
why?
those little girls. Because it feels like an unfinished movie. It just from the way it looks to the music to just the character development, the stories, it just doesn't. I don't like it.
See, I feel like Brave felt like such an unfinished
it.
movie. It wasn't. I'm not saying that's my answer, but it's funny that you say in terms of unfinished. I felt like Brave was very disappointing for Pixar standards because they could have done more. And the thing I like about Pixar movies is that while there's one conflict going on, there's like other things going on at the same time. And I feel like Brave is just like, this is the one thing, and this is what we're gonna focus on, and let's not explain half of what's going on and why it's going on. Let's just focus on this one thing. I'm like, can I get like a part 2? Even though I don't like sequels.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Alex, what's yours?
Cars 2.
Bam! 2 Pixar movies in one shot, guys.
Pixar's going
What are we
on?
doing?
What's going on?
I mean, that
Go,
was
bro.
just a bad movie. It wasn't like the main character was Mater, I think it was. It was really bad.
It wasn't Steve McQueen. It wasn't Louis
Steve
Wilson.
McQueen, Lightning McQueen.
Lightning
Get it
McQueen.
right.
Sorry. It was based on Steve McQueen. Give me a break.
The
Doesn't
Desire?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I
I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes to explain this one guy.
That one, it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't even want to watch it, you know. But it was just like a bad. I mean, it wasn't like bad all around. For kids, it was alright, but like I enjoyed the first
movie
Cars.
where everyone can enjoy.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
the first Cars.
Okay.
This one was like mainly geared towards kids, and that's like.
It did
That's
not
part of
very
why I
Michael
didn't like
Bay.
Frozen. Because I felt like I was watching a kids movie, and I don't like that feeling. Like
Yeah,
in
no,
Disney
but
movies,
the
usually
thing
I don't
is
feel
that-
like that. So
Yeah,
I understand.
But don't you think that's because you've been spoiled a little bit? Not spoiled, but like Pixar has taken children movies to such a level that regular kids movies that we saw back in the day.
No,
don't
when
even
I watched
compete.
The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, I don't feel. Yes, it's a Disney movie and it's a kids movie, and I have that.
Little Mermaid makes you feel
memories.
dirty sometimes.
No, see, I
Knowing
would have
that-
slapped the Little Mermaid. Like, Daddy, I love him. We do what I want. Bitch, you're 16.
Yeah.
You're
That's like
16 years old.
16
That's
years
Like,
old.
I want to beat your feet.
Yes.
When you're a kid, you're totally like, oh my gosh, you're totally rooting for her. And as an adult, you're watching Little
Yeah.
Mermaid, and you're like, I would be so grounded if I was you right now.
And she's a kind of a brat. A
She
little
is.
bit.
She's
She
such
is.
a brat.
I didn't mean that it's the best movie. I'm just saying.
No, but yeah,
I
the
felt
feeling.
like a kid. When I watched Tangled, I did not feel that way. When I watched Frozen, I felt that way, and I did not like that feeling at all.
Alright. Sorry, we interrupted your cards
Sorry,
too.
Cars 2. I keep interrupting you.
It was a kids movie, and you know the first one was enjoyable. The second one, it was just
I
mainly
don't
geared
even
towards
think
kids.
there
know?
are some parts that are funny in Cars 1, but I didn't like.
It's
It was
not
such a
my favorite.
weird
It's not.
Pixar movie in general in comparison to the other works where everything's kind of based on some type of realism. Cars is like
I mean, Toy Story is
Human
like
Cars.
not at all real.
no, but it's based on a real world that what if
The
Toys
fish don't
had
really
life.
talk.
Well, what if Cars had a life?
Well, now you're going into the whole Pixar universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole.
I don't think that's a
too much. Okay, that's too much to talk about.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Next time
that's a whole
on
other-
CosplayFame.
Yeah. Diana, what is yours?
Okay, for me, the worst and the worst experience are two different things. So for me, the worst Disney movie for me is Chicken Little. I just like,
Wow!
I just
Wow.
couldn't. I just
Wow.
couldn't. I was just, and I love the story of Chicken Little. I grew up with the story. They're like, this guy's flying, and I'm just like, no, I just can't get into it. And
Do you think that's like a gender thing?
Interesting.
Like, do you think? Because I think like
What?
I think guys
How
like
so?
Chicken Littles. I think a lot of guys like Chicken Little more than I feel.
Why do you think that?
I don't know
What?
anyone
I-
that likes Chicken Little.
Bro,
male
there's a
or
lot. There's a
female.
big fan. Like I know guys. I know a lot of guys that love
Really?
that like
But I
stand by
think
Chicken Little.
but I think also keep in mind.
There's also people that really love Zach Braff. so
Scrubs.
if you
That's what I was
like-
gonna
yeah.
say. A lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
love like more guys that I know watch
Yeah.
Scrubs than girls, so maybe that has something.
Maybe.
I just couldn't get into it, and this is like if you think you're gonna get yelled at, I'm gonna get death threats to my house when I say my worst movie experience with Disney is Up. Hear me out. I hate
Wait, everyone look at the. Everyone look at the.
I know. I'm super unpopular opinion puffin on this
Can we
one.
get that hamster that turns around?
Insert that here.
Yeah, insert that.
I don't have the technology yet.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
If you want to see that kind of technology, you can donate to Cosplay.
Yes, please.
Hey, you can start
To our
funding or
graphics
whatever.
department that we haven't built yet.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, okay, aside from the intro is like one of hands down the greatest intros to any animated film.
Yes.
It gives me the Pixar goodness. But I feel like by Pixar and Disney standards in general, it takes way too long for the main character to find some type of resolution, that it's like by the time he finally is like, he's a grumpy old man, and then he deals with like Russell or whatever, and then it's like, oh, well, my wife is dead and I'm a bitter old man, but you little small Asian fat boy, you changed my life, and I'm gonna die in like 2 years, the end. Like, come on, Disney. I feel like it was just, they did not give the guy any slack. They didn't give the guy a break. And then it goes to show you at the very end of the movie, ultimately he does have a great heart, because obviously, we see him as a kid, and he's a very cute, good-hearted kid, and he kind of turned into a total jerk for valid reasons, but it's a Disney movie, it sucks. It's like...
Does it suck because it feels too real, or
it's not even so much kind of, but not really. Like, and also the villain I thought was ridiculous, and even the Rottweilers, albeit hilarious, were over the top. Doug is awesome. I love Doug, but like I just thought it was not on par with their usual Pixar movies. I feel like it took too long to get to the message.
It is unique that right now on this podcast, as we're filming now, that's the first time I've heard anyone say that Up is a bad movie.
Yeah, I get that.
But
once I explain, I have gotten feedback after people, the feeling of wanting to punch me in the face goes away. They're like, okay, kind of.
No, I understand your perspective. I'm just amazed that 3, Disney animation, but 2 Pixar movies are already on the list. I mean, on the topic right now, which is kind of crazy.
I think ever since like the Pixar sequels started coming along, I feel like it was more focused. Like once Disney actually bought out Pixar in terms of it just being individually like, we're gonna be a family. Like I feel like Pixar and Disney during Toy Story and It's a Bug's Life and Finding Nemo, they were like, 2 brothers. But now I feel like it's like a dad telling the son what to do, and they're just churning out these sequels. We have Cars 2, we have Finding Dory. I don't know how it's gonna be, but you know what I mean? Like Finding Nemo. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we have these amazing we have these amazing Pixar movies that don't need sequels. Why are there sequels coming out? It's losing quality because you just want to like ride the Pixar wave train, whatever.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wish they had more original ideas instead of putting out so many sequels.
Yeah,
I agree.
I
agree.
Like,
I mean, that can be
Inside
said for
Out was
movies.
an original idea, and that's
you're
great.
right.
I like
You're
that.
right, and that's I actually read that in psychiatric hospitals for children,
Mm-hmm.
that they use that movie to show like how emotions work and stuff like that, which is fucking awesome. But I would love to see something like WALL-E again.
Mm-hmm.
Something that really like that feels like WALL-E does. Because WALL-E was like unexpected.
Oh
But
yeah,
nothing
that was
going
kind of
forward.
my beef with Up, because I think it came out either right before or right
after.
where I'm just like, how can you tell me that I spent and I'm invested emotionally in this movie where up until the last like 10 minutes people even talk and have dialogue, and I don't even care about those people. Like I care about the non-dialogue. It is so moving, like you said, and they don't even talk through 98% of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you pay for. That's why people, in my opinion, aren't paying to go to the movies, because we're paying to feel some type of way.
Yes.
And all these sequels are just, albeit entertaining, they have no sequels. There you go.
Huh? What?
Song.
The rap song. Oh my god.
It's a cash grab.
Yeah.
All these sequels, I feel like there's cash grab.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's my turn, right? I have to do this
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
How are you gonna follow that up?
one. I think
Yeah, hers was
I
elaborate.
feel weird.
Yeah, man.
I feel weird because I like this movie generally, but I felt like the movie should have been better. So I'm guessing I'm gonna answer this and like I was underwhelmed by everything this movie had, and it made me sad. And it's the third Pixar movie that's gonna be added to the list. And yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. Ratatouille.
Okay.
Ratatouille.
I think it's cute.
Ratatouille is a good movie. I'm not
You're
knocking
sleeping
it.
on the couch tonight.
Okay, this is my knock on Ratatouille. You have Patton Oswalt rising and like being one of the great prolific nerds of our time. You had oh my god, you just had a lot of
Wasn't Janine Garofalo?
Janine Garofalo, I think, is in it. Peter O'Toole's one of Peter O'Toole's last movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how can I forget this guy's name? He's the bad guy in First Blood. Forgive me. You had just a lot of good talent and actors, and that came off Toy Story 2 and Finding Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was expecting like Ratatouille is gonna be like this culmination of everything Pixar has developed at that time. And I felt like you had a great young cast. I felt you had a great perspective, and I just felt like that movie didn't hit every note. It wasn't as funny as any of the other movies. It's actually pretty low key as far as
that's
all
what
of
was great. It was
the
so
Pixar
simple, but it was beautiful. It was like a beautiful movie.
It is a beautiful movie, and the funniest part is the actual climax of that movie where Peter O'Toole bites into the Ratatouille and he gets transported back to.
Oh yeah.
That is the most hilarious part of that movie.
Yeah.
That's the second movie, by the way. Peter O'Toole was a Disney villain. What was the other one? Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Is
Bam.
this
Which
Frodo?
that
He was was it Froley? Or
Frollo?
Frollo, maybe, yeah. Frodo.
and you know what? I think that's
Most
the worst
underrated
one.
Disney movie is definitely Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, 100.
No, well, yes, but
You have Jason Alexander in that movie. You have Peter O'Toole. You have
No.
great music. Like one of the best villain songs of all time is in that movie.
Alright, CosplayFame listeners. Next episode, we're gonna talk about underrated Disney movies.
Yes.
I could give you like a
For sure.
dissertation.
Fox and the Hound. Atlantis.
Treasure Planet.
Rocketeer.
I thought one of the newest, in terms of the other underrated Disney movies, the newest was Meet the Robinsons.
Yes,
I thought
that's
it was
a
a
really
phenomenal
good movie.
I didn't even
So
see it.
underrated. You can't even find any merch for it.
another disappointing Disney movie was Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland's the
even
main
see
reason
it.
I came up with this
Just saw
topic
it.
because
It was not
I
that impressive.
love Brad Bird. I love Brad Bird more than most other directors because he made
Brad
literally
Bird?
my favorite.
A fan of the director.
He directed my favorite anime movie of all time, which is Alex. What's my favorite anime movie? This is easy.
Tiny.
No,
Where's the brother?
I don't
even
know.
though that's pretty good. Around the same time though. Vin Diesel's in it.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Brad Bird directed Iron Giant, which is literally my favorite anime movie of all time. He also was a big part of Pixar. You felt like Tomorrowland was going to be this big culmination of it, and it turned into like a weird. Is it okay to still be in love with a child and your old man type
Yeah,
of deal?
it didn't go. It started really well.
Yes, it
Like,
started.
In the
Beautifully.
old with the 64 World's Fair, and you know George Clooney's character being completely disenfranchised with the whole thing, and the girl who has this like spirit.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Just saying that right now.
Hello, like spoilers for everything. We talk about a ton of
Yeah,
stuff
dude.
on
Is
this.
it
If you haven't seen Up and
If
you
you
don't
haven't seen
find
Up,
out that
like-
No, but like other episodes of this
Oh, okay.
podcast,
Yeah, I know,
they've
but,
done
like,
like Walking Dead.
how
discussion.
Yeah, but we spoiler alert it. We definitely.
How long has Tomorrowland been out?
Tomorrowland's been out. It came out last year. Actually, came out this year.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, if you haven't seen it by now, it's your fault.
All right. So
So-
continue. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
It just went in a totally different direction than I thought it was going.
You
Like,
have
I
House
did
as the bad
not-
guy, which you think is gonna be great. Second time,
Right.
Hugh Laurie plays a bad guy in a Disney movie. Could be named the first
Which you would think.
Oh, no, I was gonna say Stuart Little, but that would have
one.
made
Close,
sense.
because around the same time.
When you say it, I'll be like,
No,
but right
just
now
say
I
it.
can't think of it.
101 Dalmatians. He's one of the.
Oh, yes! See, I was thinking animated. That's
Oh,
Actually,
the
it's
live
live
action
action.
version.
Yes.
Live action.
That one I didn't like.
So yeah, Tomorrowland.
There we go. That's another worst Disney movie because I didn't like the live action.
You didn't like the live action?
I didn't like the live
action. I find this
No,
horrendous.
Glenn Close should have won an Oscar just for Cruella.
Jeff Daniels is great in that movie.
I didn't like.
He's okay. Hugh Laurie is a side character in that movie. Alex, how do you not like that movie?
I thought it was.
Sorry.
I like the puppies.
You know what?
The puppies are also cute.
Hey, The Expendables has all the best action movies. I mean, all the best action actors in the world. Is it a best action movie? No.
Okay, we're not talking about action movies.
No, but you keep on saying, "Oh, this guy's in it. This guy's in it." Why isn't it not the best movie?
It's a good, I mean, bro. Like Glenn Close is that's what she will forever be remembered as.
You know what? The animated 101 Dalmatians had dialogue between the dogs. You didn't get that in the live
You didn't need to, and that was a beauty in that movie.
That
was
part of the whole
Wally
movie.
argument.
Yeah, you're making a reverse Wally argument.
But alright.
If I think back on Tomorrowland, I feel like the past couple years, in terms of live action, Disney has been nothing but disappointing. John Carter,
I love John
Lone
Carter.
Ranger. I actually have not seen them, but just based on numbers, they're bombs, both of them. And
John Carter was the Mars one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one isn't bad.
That one's
It's
not
not
bad.
bad.
It's just it's not popular.
What happened was they marketed that movie really horribly. They didn't market it as well as they should have.
And I know that like good high numbers or low numbers does not equate a good or bad movie. But normally, even if a movie doesn't do good, it eventually gets a cult following. And it's been a couple of years, and there's still no John Carter cult following or Lone Ranger cult following.
Definitely, you know what? Lone Ranger, we totally all spaced on it. That's a really, really bad Disney movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not.
I mean, you couldn't even have a Native American play
Yeah.
Tonto.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
You got Johnny Depp.
Like even we've mentioned Maleficent was not a bad movie, but you're Disney. You yourself have put up the standards. You gotta live up to it.
Yeah, it was another case of it didn't go where I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
And let me just say, even though we're talking about the worst Disney movies, even the worst Disney movie is still better than a lot of non-Disney movies.
Yes.
So,
Like friggin' X-Men Origins. Oh my god.
Like Ants.
I really love
Ants was not bad.
Ants is bad.
Ants is
in
bad.
comparison to
To
Bugs
Bugs
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
There
And I
no
thought it was
contest.
so shitty how they did that, where it was like the person involved in Bug's Life ended up, having a titty attack. I mean, like, F you guys, I'm gonna go to another company, steal your idea, and then churn out ants around the same time as Bug's Life. Like, way to be bitter.
In comparison to
Don't
Bugs
be
Life,
bitter, be
Ants
better.
sucks. But Ants is
not
by
a good
itself.
movie in general.
If Ants would have come, if Bug's Life would not have come out, Ants would be like a pretty good, fun
decent
movie.
but
But no.
But
Ants-
Disney did it better.
Jason Alexander's a ladybug. Bro.
Disney's
great.
like the Simpsons of the world, where
Yes.
it's like Disney did it better.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, so next topic?
Next
So,
topic.
yeah.
Yeah, we do have that. We have, let me see, we got about 10, 15 minutes. Our next topic was going to be, our guilty nerd pleasure. So, how do I describe this? This is basically something you do that is truly nerdy, that other people look at you and be like, man, you are really a fucking nerd here, bro. And it's okay.
My entire existence.
Some people will say it's entire existence, some other people just say like something you do in the car. Like, for example, people sing in their cars like famous songs. I sing cartoon theme songs. Like, if you ask me to sing, hey, Ro, do you know the entire theme song to Dexter's Laboratory? I'd be like, fuck yeah, I know it.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. That was a great episode. That was the first French I actually had to learn. Omelette du fromage. I was like, I'll be okay.
It's not even like correct French.
It's probably not.
Something with
Fun
cheese.
fact.
It's
Or
a
omelette
cheese
with
omelet.
cheese.
It's a cheese omelet. Enter at your own peril, past the molten door, where impossible things may happen that the world never seen before. It's Dexter's Laboratory.
Well,
Okay,
see,
go.
yeah, instead of singing things,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I speak in movie quotes, but I feel like a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
people I hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mean Girls is quoted a lot. Friends is quoted a lot for me.
It's very fetch now.
For me, every Robin Williams movie ever alive.
Which one?
Every Robin Williams movie ever.
Man,
Birdcage,
Birdcage,
heavily
like-
so.
Every time we're having shrimp every once in a while, I go, fuck the shrimp.
Quavo, ranchero.
The one me and Alex always quote is Death to Smoochie. Like, we're back and forth. We're going on safari, motherfucker. Safari. It's the best quote he's ever done in any movie where he's cursing. I shit you not.
No shit.
No shit's given.
Alright, what about you?
Alex, go. Let's
I don't know. I mean, I don't know, because the thing is that I have everything is just one big blur to me. You know, it's all either nerdy or I don't know.
I think your nerdy thing is video games.
Alex,
Yeah.
nerd hard.
That's probably it. That's right. You know what I pre-ordered 3 months ago and I just arrived in the mail today.
Battlefront.
No.
Okay,
I'm
Should have
probably gonna get that, but no, not Battlefront either, because that like got popular within like the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool
Ooh.
for Xbox
Yeah.
One.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I watched the gameplay.
Yeah.
That's something nerd I do. I watch gameplay videos of video games.
I do
But
that
you
too.
gotta try before
You know-
you buy, so that makes sense.
I don't even, no, not even to play. I watch it because
Oh,
I
like
was
Let's
He doesn't play
Play.
video games.
He
I
watches you play them.
I used to buy Alex because he was really good at video games and I sucked in general. I had bad hand-eye coordination. I still have bad hand. Even though I can whoop
Just
your
talk about your
ass
sex life.
hardcore in Smash. I am the best Smash player here.
No, you're not.
I didn't used to play it when I was little, but again,
Mario Kart,
Mario
whatever.
Kart me out. Go ahead, try.
That sounds like a weird sexual position.
Yeah. Fucking. That's
Babe,
what
just
she
Mario
said.
Kart me out.
Damn.
Mario Kart the fuck out of me.
Fucking A.
So I used to buy Alex
He used
like
to
God
buy
of
me
War
like
2,
video games.
God of War 3, what else? What other game? Oh, BioShock. I used to-
Bioshock 2, not Bioshock.
And BioShock 2 and all those games.
Bioshock Infinite.
Bioshock Infinite.
It's my favorite.
Huh?
Blue shell.
Oh my god.
But then he'll always finish first. See, I have that superpower you want where
Yeah, that's so proud.
That was perfect.
The guy has a mental dysfunction. You say like
Ew, man. That's why Viagra's
Oh
blue,
my
now we
God.
know.
yeah.
Today I learned.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But I'm in the same exact boat as you are in terms of my older brother always played video games and we'd always play versus like GoldenEye and Smash and stuff like that. But when it came to like actual like real shit, I would do the same thing. Either I would help him pay for it or I'd buy him for, oh, here's your birthday gift, but it's really for me because I want to know how it turns out. Because I suck at video games. It's like, I perpetuate the stereotype. I have vagina, so I suck at video games.
No
But
worries.
I love watching my brother play.
It's one of the reasons why I think PewDiePie and all these people took off.
Yeah, exactly. I think Markiplier, PewDiePie, I think they're great. See, but for me, with the exception of Markiplier, who's the only YouTuber I watch his Let's Plays, I can't watch other people like on YouTube or what's the website that like
Oh, Twitch.
Twitch. As awesome as they are, I can't get into it because I want to feel like I'm participating. Like I want to cheer you on. Like this is a team effort. Like it's okay. We'll get them next time. Let's keep going. And that's my brother would force me. Like he wouldn't play without me. He's like, I need you to cheer me on. Like let's do this. And that's why I date gamers. All my boyfriends have been gamers, and I've sat and watched the whole entire Halo from Halo 1 to Halo 4 consecutively because it's like, if you're down, I'm down. Let's do
Well,
this.
I see the problem with your dating life is that you're dating a bunch of Xbox people.
I'm a PlayStation girl.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
PS4. I love my PS4. I just got now the PS Now situation where it's kind of like Netflix for the PlayStation, which I love. I don't want to pay for the PlayStation Plus because it's college student budget.
Yes.
But yeah, no. Halo's pretty much the only thing I would do for the 360.
Something I even did now with Christy is that Christy started playing Mario 64 and I started watching
Thank
her.
you.
Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I started playing.
Started
it
playing
again.
Mario 64.
Paper Mario.
She just beat King Babam yesterday.
I'm on the first level. It's not.
Intense. Serious situation there.
So you better
What can I
check her
say?
Oh, I do.
No, he does. He's good. It's really funny because I started playing and then you know how you have those little text box. You know, you talk to little characters. So I would make voices for what they were saying, and I'd be like, "Help us! The princess is in danger," or whatever. And he's like, "Why am I not recording you doing this?"
It is. It was
hilarious.
great. It
Yeah.
was great theater.
It is
Yeah.
awkward when you're just trying to read it and it's just like read silently.
And I was like, "Use A to jump. Use B to punch."
It was cute.
Just
Oh, wow.
entertaining.
Any other
Any
like
nerdy
weird
things?
nerdy things you did? Is there anything nerdy you did recently that you caught yourself and you're like, wow, I'm a big nerd?
Okay. But I think this is something that everybody kind of does in our
Well, let's see. You
general-
gotta
Yeah.
say it before we judge it.
So
Let us
in
judge
general, when I get stuck, oh, she just moved the camera.
No, that's okay. We're okay.
It moved that way, so you might not be in the shot.
All right, we'll keep talking. I'm gonna check the shot. Christy, tell us how nerdy you are.
All right. Well,
We're done.
so when I catch on to something or like start liking something, I obsess over it. So for a while, it was Harry Potter. Back when Harry Potter was still releasing books, or Rowling was still releasing her books. And well, now she's starting again, but whatever. I was really into this. I was really into this podcast, Pottercast. No, Pottercast.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm a horrible fan. Now I forgot the name. Whatever. I would listen to all their podcasts, and I was super into like the whole Harry Potter kind of world and all of that. And anyway.
Really quick, how many spells of Harry Potter can you say right now?
I don't know.
Let's go, okay. Let's just go around. Ready? Leviosa.
Expelliarmus.
What made you
Why
laugh?
are you red? He's red. Look at him.
Why are you laughing?
I remember that video. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Have you seen that video?
I don't think everybody's a Harry Potter.
Okay, so Expelliarmus, Leviosa.
I'm not a Harry Potter person.
Okay, Alex.
Huh?
Alex? What do you
Hey,
got?
don't make them.
Harry Potter.
So,
Okay, so
Nerd stuff.
Okay, what's the
Well,
nerd thing you did this week?
well, more like this couple of weeks. So my thing is I binge on things, and the reason I said that everybody kind of does it is because everybody's kind of doing it. But before everybody was doing it, before Netflix came out and all of that, I have all the seasons of Friends and Gilmore Girls and Sex and the City, specifically Friends and Gilmore Girls. I basically go through the entire series. Friends is 10 seasons and Gilmore Girls is 7. And Gilmore Girls is longer because it's an hour each episode, or like 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So I will sit and watch, depending on how much time I have, just
You want to know what
watch
a
and watch.
show that I know the theme song to now is Gilmore Girls. If you're lonely and all alone, I'll be there in a hurry. I'll get there on the next train. If you leave, I will follow. Ba, ba, ba.
That's like one of those theme songs. Like I've never even watched an episode of Gilmore Girls, and I know the freaking theme song.
Yeah, I know it now.
Well, whatever. I try to skip it when I watch it.
And Christy gets mad if I watch John Wick 2 times in a row.
It's a great movie.
It
This
is!
is a great fucking
I love that movie!
It's not that I'm mad. It's that I'm like.
She got so mad about
No,
me
I
DVRing
didn't.
it. She looked at me.
No, I
Babe,
didn't.
Babe, did you DVR John
Because
Wick?
I thought it was on demand, and I was like, why is it on our DVR if it's on demand? That doesn't make sense.
It was on demand.
Alright, okay.
By the way,
Well, anyway.
I'd like to give credit to SourceFed for doing spot on review for that movie.
Yes.
Check it out. We'll tag you.
Watch that movie. If you
Tag
love Keanu Reeves, and you love
Even if you don't love Keanu.
gunplay, and if you love like
If you love
If you love dead dogs, okay?
Vengeance. Spoiler.
You like being a man.
If you
I can't.
Watch
I
that
can't.
movie.
It's sort of like 007 meets More Blood meets Dead Dolls.
If you
For
like,
me, it was like.
if you like Constantine,
The
And
dog,
like
The
Constantine
Matrix.
meets Marley and Me.
Yes.
the dog dies. My heart broke in the first whatever minute that happens. I turned. He was the one that introduced us to that movie. So I turned to him and I was like, "Why would you do this? Why?"
no.
And
What?
this is hardly the worst movie I've ever.
Yes, that's true.
That's true.
That's
Speaking
true.
of worst
You want to watch a
movies
movie with Ray
ever.
Wilson and Ellen Page that is going to make you feel and question yourself as a human being?
and humanity in general,
Watch Super.
and it'll make you question the person who recommended it to you too.
It was really fucking late. It was like 3 in the morning when I first watched it. So I
We've
was like
had
half
these
asleep.
conversations when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're watching something, whether it be Ancient Aliens or Super.
Ancient Aliens is a good show.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about sober, but.
It's 3 a.m. for a reason. It's on at 3
It's
a.m.
a wishing hour.
By the way, I feel
Alex,
like I just did like a performed a magic trick where it's like for a second I'm just like chilling, and all of a sudden I come back on and I have pizza and it's on again.
She did magic in addition to
why
her
is everything in a
witty
different
comments
resolution
about-
and
Where-
closer?
Where do they get the
Oh,
sodas
that's
from?
well, no, that's not a lame power. Having pizza just appear, that's not a lame power.
That's like in essence a lame
I mean,
power,
you're-
but it's
you're-
actually pretty
You're
cool.
kind of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
What's a
Jesus
multi-line?
Jesus Christ, I want a shirt. Jesus Christ.
She has my superpower.
She does. She has it. No
I mean, dude, think about it. Like, if you're in the middle of freaking desert, and you were starving, and then you had like one of those 38-inch Steve pizzas, like, freaking appear in front of you.
Who's?
That's my phone. Well, that would be amazing. You'll never starve.
You
Never.
will never not
But
have
you will
friends.
hate pizza for the rest of your life.
Doesn't matter.
It's like your curse.
And you could probably die of a heart attack a lot easier than that.
I mean, it'd be a hell of a way to go, but like.
Yeah.
I'll be drowning.
See, for me, it should be
pizza.
sushi. I eat sushi like at least once a week,
I
so.
could probably eat sushi like a lot.
Yeah, I could eat it more than I do now. That's what he said. That's what you should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope so.
Alright, so your nerdy action of the week.
I was actually
Besides being on
thinking.
a podcast about being a nerd, but.
I was actually. I was thinking when you asked me that question yesterday. For some reason, I can think of. Okay, so I spend my summers. My whole family's from and still lives in Colombia, minus my mom and my brothers. So I would spend my summers there, and obviously it's South America, so anime is limited, but there is anime. And I remember my cousin Steffi and I would always watch Cardcaptors, but over there it's like Sakura Cardcaptors.
How is that thing? How is that show? Because people like.
I loved it, but it's very Sailor Moon-ish in the sense
Okay.
that the demographic is young girls. Like,
Okay.
it's very girly, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, the cloud cards are cool. It's kind of like the original Yu-Gi-Oh, but like for girls, before Yu-Gi-Oh was a thing. But for some reason, I can't tell you how the theme song in English goes, which would be like the more recognizable one. But I will always remember the Spanish one, and I would drive my whole family crazy because I'd always just sing the theme song, which had nothing to do with the whole show to begin with. And I would just sing the theme song all the time. And I have not watched. I have not watched Cardcaptor since I was like 8, and I for some reason still know all the words.
Can you give me like a 5-second like bit right now?
No, it's basically a girl obsessing over a guy, which in essence is not really what the show is about. It's like a super cheesy like 90s ballad. Like, can I like YouTube it instead?
No, I want to hear from you.
Oh my
You
God.
just heard me see the extra laboratory.
Alright, fine. Well, that was on your own. That was no one asked you to ask that.
Okay, look, I will not pressure you. Is
Alright, but
is
no,
it
it
more
was super cheesy.
Selena,
It
or
was
is
like, no, it was very like, yo quisiera que supieras cuánto extraño tu presencia aquí y no puedo, no me atrevo, es que sí te veo, no sé qué decir. And it's just like, what does this have to do with like hunting down cloud cars? because Latin America.
It sounds like something like Selena and the people who did the Sansa Chant for song came up with.
Yes.
That is exactly what that sounds like. That happened to me with the Japanese song from the original Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
That there is an English version
There's no
of it.
such thing as an English virgin.
Yeah, there really isn't. None of us.
Well,
Worst nerds ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's called Sanctuary. the
Yeah, I
song.
love that song by
I know it in
Mitaro
Japanese.
Hikaru
You know
or
it?
whatever.
You know it?
Well, no, I can't sing it
Yeah.
off the top of my head right now, but
Yeah.
if it came on in my car on my phone, then yes, I could.
it would just come on.
I love that song. I actually had it on my iPod. That one and Simple and Clean were like the two Kingdom Hearts songs.
I have
Is there
very-
gonna be a third one finally?
Yes.
When?
So-
Because I've been hearing
Soon
that for years, and it's
Well, they released it for the DS not that long
Yeah.
ago, but they are gonna do.
Be better.
They'll do it.
We have to get a PS2 or 3 in here, and so I can play it.
That's it.
I have my PS2. I'll be more than happy to.
No, we have plethora of
I have a PS2.
I never had the first one because I had the Dreamcast because I was gangster like that. So I went from Dreamcast to PS2.
Does anyone have a Sega Saturn?
Ugh, I did, but we gave it away to the less fortunate. Damn my family.
God, charity.
Like they gave away my brother's like it was our N64, and it's just like, oh well, your cousins don't have cable because they live in a third world country. Fine, I guess we'll give them our fucking N64. Here, take my golden eye, take my liver while you're at it.
Take my soul.
Take my soul.
Alex, nerdy thing of the week. Or did we do yours?
We didn't.
You did them?
Yeah, I was just like.
My nerdy thing of the week, I do actually. I researched.
You already said yours.
I did? What was it?
What wasn't of the week?
Dexter's
because,
Laboratory.
in general.
No, but that was my guilty pleasure.
Oh, we're on a different topic now?
Yeah.
What's nerd thing of the week?
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done now.
I mean, mine really isn't like a nerdy thing of the week, but like there was a good solid hour where I was just saying quotes from "Don't Be a Menace to South Central" while drinking.
Nice.
At work.
Dude.
That's nice.
Oh, prom.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, I got really nerdy for
Go.
this guy who works for BuzzFeed who does videos.
Matt
Matt
Belisai.
Belisai.
Whine about it.
Oh my god, whine about it. So fucking amazing. I just discovered it and I went through almost the entire thing. I have to finish. He's so fucking funny.
I've watched them all multiple times and I still binge all the way from the beginning to every week.
It's so fun. Like, I don't even know. You're just watching it. Do you know what it is?
You show me it. Yes.
But
That's
so
the
much,
one
but
that
it's
you
so
tagged
much
me on the
true.
video
It's
about
this
when
guy.
Halloween and
It's
candy.
so much
Yes,
true.
yes.
Alex, by the way, likes candy corn.
He has no soul.
I do.
I'm neutral on it. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
It's
okay.
It's not like I'm gonna go
It's
and
made
buy
of
a
the earth's
fucking bag
crust.
of candy corn and be like, you know.
It's made of
I'm
magma from the earth.
Well, technically everything is made from
From
magma.
the earth.
Technically, everything is made from magma from the earth.
You
Matt
know,
Belisai speaks so much truth. Can we do like one episode where we get like kind of drunk and do the podcast?
yes. Even though we're kind of like chocolate wasted a little bit, but
Cream
What?
soda
Cream soda-
wasted.
you don't know about this cream soda, bro. It's hardcore.
It's awesome.
We should do wine about it, nerd.
Okay,
Oh my
well,
god, that would be such a mess.
Do it.
since you guys are bringing up the wine about it guy, I actually did this last night. I have a comedian I really love. He's really nerdy, Pete Holmes.
Oh yeah.
He has like a whole plethora of videos, like street.
Do you even know what a plethora means?
I ask myself that with most big words he uses in his sentences. And I ask, do you know what that means? He goes, yeah, it means da da da.
I know what all big words
Do
mean
you know
verbatim.
where that quote is from though? That's why he did the funny accent.
No, I'm trying to figure out. Is it Book of
The
Life?
Three Amigos.
No.
With Steve Martin.
Man, I'm so
Chevy
bad.
Chase.
I'm supposed to be better
Plethora,
at
do you
this.
even know what a plethora means?
I'm bad.
And why did you say plethora?
If it
You
was
don't
like
know what it
from like
means.
Born in East LA, I probably would have gotten it, but like,
But it wasn't.
no, I know.
That's one movie I couldn't sit through. Three Amigos.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's really funny.
But I saw it when I was really little. I feel like if I were to see it now for the very
You
first
wouldn't be
time,
able to, yeah.
yeah.
Could you do the Three Amigos song from Mexico?
We have the stars to guide us. I don't know.
This is really turning
That's
into like
not
a
so
singing
much
podcast.
the
Yeah.
singing as much as just making the sound.
Racist. Racist for women.
It's not racist.
I don't think it's. I think it's culture. Out of like
Culturist.
out of how racist Disney has been in the
It's
past
not like
and
the
can
Black
be,
Girls and Dumbo, like that.
that were all voiced by white men.
Really?
Yeah, but like when I see, I always, whenever I go to Epcot, I always take a picture with Poncho Donald and his little sombrero.
Really? I always want to take pictures of characters.
Oh, that's like my thing. I'm a
People
character
do.
hunter. It helps that I'm friends with some of them. That's also my favorite when it's like when you hear the gossip about like the characters and it's like Aladdin's almost always gay and he's always like dating. I know. Oh, and Goofy dated Mowgli.
What?
I have
Like think
Aladdin's-
about wrap your head around that one. Goofy and Mowgli.
Yeah,
dated.
but Goofy could be a girl though.
Yeah, it could be, but not
Because
a lot
it's
of
a-
6
it's a-
feet
I have
women.
Aladdin scoops, if you will, but I'll tell them later. I don't know if you want to tell them this podcast. Not that you know. I had an ex-girlfriend. She was part sorority. She had a plethora of gay men and she hung around with. And it was me, her, and her gay friends. And they were all on Grindr in the amusement park in Epcot. And apparently one gets a message from a person like, hey, you look really cute, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, but where do I see you? You see me right now? He's like, yeah, I see you right now. Where are you? And then finally he sends a picture and it was Aladdin. It was really funny.
Told you.
So
Damn.
texting on
They were on
Grindr
Grindr.
during work.
Yeah, right, well,
Yeah.
I doubt that happened.
It's like.
No, but like when they're on their
but
break.
I think they're on the break.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, because you can't have your phone on you whenever you're on the clock.
Exactly.
But as soon
But
as you get a
kids, can you
break.
imagine Aladdin like?
Hold on.
I got feet. It's a,
Genie granted me this wish. Just,
Bam.
you know.
Pause.
Here you go.
Alright, I think, guys, I think we've hit every topic we can possibly hit for one day.
I think
hit
this
it.
is like a
did very
whole thing.
We did pretty well. Ooh, nice mixture here. You know, nice blending, nice assortment. Well,
Plethora.
a nice plethora.
plethora.
So again, my name is Raul.
I'm Christy.
Alex.
Diana.
Guys, by the way, we're doing something really crazy this weekend. We're gonna do 3 conventions in 2 days. Serious
And a
stuff.
wedding.
And a wedding in the middle of all that.
I don't have to go to the wedding. So.
I have.
No, that's
And she's singing at it.
Oh,
Speaking of singing.
Yeah.
Yes,
I am.
she's gonna sing the Gilmore Girls.
We.
I would if you asked me to.
Found you. Okay.
If you leave.
So guys, always send us your cosplays and all your cosplay ideas at CosplayFame. You can email us at cosplayfame@gmail.com. We are going to see if we can expand into doing like instructables or builds for your cosplays. We want to do like a inexpensive cosplay idea build.
Old school, like I mean, I quote it regularly, but this week in particular, I've been saying it like, all the time.
Kids be cheek. So yes, we're gonna do some instructables. We're gonna do some cosplay builds. Send us your ideas. Send us your cosplays, of course. We really appreciate all your attendance. The more you guys like us, the more you guys accept and follow us, the more we can give you.
True story.
Boom. CosplayFame out.